Hi guys, I'm Linny, this is Candy Goth Creations, a place for me to come and share all my random crafty bits, bobs, lifes, whatevers. It's a lot of whatevers today. So, I am going to show you what I've made. The ends aren't woven in. And then I will show you what I've been working on. And then we have a little bit of chatty bits because I have a plan. So, I'll show you what's done first. It's not very impressive. In fact, you can't even see what it is. It's a cup cozy. I haven't got a travel cup up here. Right. Obviously not made for this. But cup cozy. This is made out of the yarn that I got for Christmas. If you watched my Christmas goodies video, you'll see this. Obviously, I've still got ends to sew in. I'm thinking about making a little heart applique or something. This is just for me, for travel mugs, because I've got psoriasis on my hands, which means I'm not great with temperature changes, so holding hot cups is actually quite painful. So this just pads me out a bit. I don't know. I thought it was cute. It's actually, as it's not woven in, you can see the yarn. So it's like there's one strand of black that runs all the way through, and then there's like this blush colour, and then like a hot pink, eventually goes into like a dusty pink, into a hotter pink, into a red. Yeah, that is red more than what it is there. But there's that. I've actually used all of this ball. Obviously not on. All but this. This is what I have left from that Aran Imperfect ball. This tiny little bundle. So, this. Next, because I did decide that I'm going to make myself stuff out of that. So I made this. This has had several incarnations. It was going to be a granny chevron cowl. Started it, didn't like it, pulled it out. It was going to have some cable-y stuff in it. I really want to try crocheted cables. Didn't like it, pulled it out. So I've just ended up making a basic cowl. The only thing I've done is some front post, back post at the bottom. Then it's just trebles, UK trebles, so US doubles in the middle bit. And then front post, back post again at the top. And then the yarn just works itself. But this yarn's really pretty. I do like these colours. Obviously it's not green, and green seems to be my favourite colour right now. But these colours, I do love. This. So this is actually I don't know what sort of hat this is. Puff stitch, I'm going to go with. It's almost like a granny stitch hat. It's a triple cluster hat. We'll go with that one. Which was going to be for me. And that was fine, and I got all the sizing right until I decided to add on the front post, back post. And my children have been horrible today. I'm just going to put that out there. They have been vile, they have been fighting each other, arguing constantly. So I guess I was stressed when I done this, because this ribbing is so tight that it no longer fits my head, and it actually fits my 4-year-old now. Pink is my 4-year-old favourite colour. So, he's loved this and he has nabbed it. I'm going to get some pictures at some point and put it on Instagram. I'm Candy Goth. Am I Candy Goth or Candy Goth Creations? I think I'm just Candy Goth on Instagram for this. If you want to follow my random other one, I'm Linny OOTD, which is outfit of today, for my random "It's all about me" pictures. But there we go, there's that one. So is that all 3 of those I've shown you? Yeah, that's all I have finished, and I've done all of those today. So, what am I working on? Oh, I have 2 projects that are going to be very long going. I'll start this one. So I've turned it into my great-grandmother. Except I'm sure my great-grandmother would have had a Quality Street tin. So my children are really upset with me because they keep seeing this and thinking there's chocolates in it, and there isn't. I'll put these in here. So that's the 17 that I've shown you last time. And since then, I've done a few more. I've woven in half the ends. So we have a purpley-ish variegated one. And that one. That one. Same again. That one. That's really bright. It's actually brighter than it's showing. So that's an extra 14 I have done since... When did I last speak to you about this? Christmas Eve? Maybe? That sounds about right. So this is going to be my take... So I'm just trying to line them all up. My take on the Battenberg blanket, which is a free pattern on Ravelry. It's made by Cherry Heart. I would link it, but linking things on my phone is a pain in the butt. Sorry, but you know, it is. And hers was done, I think, in sock weight scraps. Mine's been done in DK scraps. And so essentially it's half brightly coloured solid squares, and it alternates with like a white or a cream colour, which ties it all together. I'm quite in love with that. That's quite cool. But this is going to be it. It's just 3 rows of solid granny square. 3 rounds. Solid granny square. And then there's, if you go and check out her pattern, it is a free pattern on Ravelry. Just type in Battenberg blanket and it'll come up. And there's quite a nifty chart showing you, is it a chart? Pictogram showing how you join them together without having to sew them all together. I'm assuming it's join as you go method. I've not got that far because I need to make loads of these. This is going to be a year long. I'm just going to keep shaking it. Woohoo, go team. This is going to be a year long project, so don't expect to see this anytime soon. And then it's going to be white. So all of these brightly coloured things are coming out of my scrap box. I have a couple of boxes where I put bits like this, bits that won't make anything, go and live in it. And that's what it's going to be. Although right now it looks a bit like a pine cone. So, that's that. And my children's disappointment in the chocolate tin. The next thing we have is also going to be a long going project. It's also a scrap project. Itchy skin today. Right. So it's going to be my giant granny square blanket thing. Doohickey. Right. This is where I was last time on this black row. There's a little marker there, which is black. So it's kind of hard for you to see. There, see? Right there. There we go. So I've added a couple rows. So essentially I'm making the squares, and when I've got a little bit like this left over, it's going into this one. So I'm making 2 blankets at the same time, which is fun. Essentially neither of these have homes or reasons or purposes other than I want to make them, which I do think is purpose enough. Like, just wanting to make something is a perfect reason for doing it. So it's that. That one is living in my Hogwarts bag. The next thing we have is actually to do with what I'm going to plan for the next year. Because I have been thinking, so I need to look at you, not what I'm trying to do with my hands. I have been thinking that it is insane that the amount of pattern books that I have, and the fact that I haven't done any of the patterns. A lot of the pattern books I have are amigurumi. I love amigurumi. So why am I not using them? So my goal for next year is to make 52 different amigurumi. Which it really isn't that hard. Usually I can do what are they called? T-Rexes. The Timothy the T-Rex I can do in a day. So the smaller ones shouldn't, in theory, take me that long. So I've been sat down this evening whilst supervising the tiny humans killing each other. I've got this far. This is going to be, let's see what she's called, Nymphia. And it's from the, I won't pull that bit. I'm just trying to find something so I can cover the pattern up. It's from the book Pocket Amigurumi. There we go. By Sabrina Summers. There we go. It's this one. And it's this. It's going to be this. There we go. That's the little head and body section done. And that was like probably an hour and a half, 2 hours of me crocheting quite slowly because of having to separate tiny human fights. I don't know if it's the time of year or the craziness of the moon or the craziness of just being out of routine, but they are mental. So, I'm not going to use, in her patterns, she uses felt for the eyes. Me and felt aren't friends. So I'm going to crochet them. I'm going to attempt to crochet them. If I can't crochet them, if it doesn't work, I will cut the felt because I have felt here somewhere. But there we go. It's actually nearly done. I've got to do the feet, legs, things. What do they call them? They call them leaves. So I've just got to do 8 of those, and then arms and the little doohickeys. No, I'm pretty sure they're not called doohickeys. Stamen. Oh, it's meant to be a plant. In my head, this was some sort of sea animal. And that makes a lot more sense. It's meant to be a plant. Oh dear. Right, I am going to go. Did I tell you what I was planning? I'm going to do a goals video. Like New Year's Day, I'm going to do a goals video. Because it's crazy. I don't even know what day of the week it is right now. I know it's Friday. But I don't know like the date or anything like that. This week completely confuses me. Every year. So, I'm going to go because this is 15 minutes long and you guys have probably had enough of me. See you later.